There it goes. There it goes. Shoo. Didn't want to miss that at all. Well, I mentioned we have a bunch of international teachers. That's really not the best and most apt description of who's in our studio here this morning. And so we'll let the folks from Indiana Senior High actually introduce the whole concept here and themselves. And then we'll meet all of these wonderful folks. Good morning.
Good morning. Actually, I'm from Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
That's right.
But we are big partners with Indiana Area High School. So I'll be turning that over to Mike Rigg in a few minutes. I'm Michelle Petrucci. I'm in the International Office. I'm the Associate VP of International Education. And we're very honored to be here for a second year and to be hosting the International Leaders in Education program, ILEP, and the fellows. It's a Department of State funded initiative, and 4 universities were picked. IUP was selected for the second year. We were in good company with Arizona State, Kent State, and James Madison, and we're very, very honored to have 16 fellows from 7 countries. The 7 countries represented this year are India, Philippines, Senegal, Malaysia, Kenya, Morocco, and Brazil. And the high school teachers that we have are very experienced. On average, they have 11 years of teaching experience. 11 of them are English language, 5 are STEM. We have 9 men and 7 women. And we're just really honored to have them here and also to be working in the community with Indiana Area High School, also Brashear High School in Pittsburgh, and with the friendship families who have stepped up from the community to be partners with them as well. So I'd love to turn it over to Mike Rigg, who's our field experience.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Todd. How are you? It's
Wonderful.
great to be back again this year. I wanted to introduce 2 of the high school teachers. I brought 2 teachers from the high school that are partnering up with us this year. And we have Christy Manning. She teaches, I'll let her talk and tell you what she teaches. But she's working with us for the first time this year. And then Joy Dress is here at the high school, also working with us. This is her second time. So.
Okay, well, let's meet both of them. And so folks can tell your voices, just say who you are.
Hi, I'm Christy Manning. I am a learning support and social studies teacher at the high school. This is my 6th year.
I'm Joy Dress. I teach biology at the high school, and this is my 20th year.
And now, which of you is working in this particular program for the first time?
I am, Christy.
You are. What's it been like?
It's been wonderful. I work with a variety of students at the senior high, and they really enjoy having the fellows in their classrooms. I think it really opens up their eyes to what else is out of Indiana County.
Now, do they get a chance to work with all of the teachers that have come to visit, or 1 or 2 specific from a specific area?
It really depends on students' schedules, but I would say they at least have the experience of working with 2, sometimes more, depending on the classes.
Very good. And
this is my 2nd year with an ILEP fellow, and it's been great both years in different ways. So it's been very interesting. Last year, I had a teacher from India who spent time with me, and she was very, very passionate about her culture, and she brought that to the classroom, and her enthusiasm with how her culture has influenced the way she teaches. This year I have a teacher from Malaysia, and again, she's so enthusiastic. She's wonderful and very passionate about her culture, but also very passionate about instructional techniques, which is something that we share. We both share that interest and in coaching other teachers to use those instructional techniques. So it's been very interesting.
Terrific.
She just presented to the students on the Chinese New Year, and the kids enjoyed making their own Ang Pao, I believe it's called. So they really got a lot out of that as well.
I'm assuming that's a food, but I'm probably wrong.
It is. It's not a food. It is a gift that the older generation will give to younger generation before they are married. But once they're married, they no longer get that gift, and it's a gift of money, and it comes wrapped in a specific way. And so they made their wrappings, and the kids were very excited to hopefully get that from their parents and get that money as
There
gifts.
There you go. Well, let's meet some of our teachers. Come on up to this microphone over here and that one there, and we can visit with each of you. And there are 4 of the teachers participating in the program with us. If you could each introduce yourself and give your country of origin and what it is that you teach.
Hi, I'm Calvin Mikeng, and I'm from Malaysia. I teach English as second language.
Okay.
Well,
Hello, everybody. My name is Ahlam Mjahdi, and I'm from Morocco. I teach English. I've been teaching English for 9 years now. So,
For 9 years.
yeah.
I'm Giselma. Good morning, everyone. I'm from Brazil, and I teach English as foreign language in my country.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Davis Amkoye from Kenya. I teach English in high school for 6 years now.
So we've got a whole bunch of English teachers with us here today. I better use correct grammar. Because it doesn't matter what language. If I mess it up, I'm sure you'll pick it up very quickly. Well, let's talk, and we'll go again. Introduce yourself as I ask you a question, so folks can tell who's speaking. And we'll start on this side here, and talk about your experience here in Indiana and working in this particular school.
I've been, I feel like it's a very amazing experience for me. I've been working with teachers from Indiana High School, and I learned a lot from my partner teacher, Mrs. Visage, and we just collaborate in our lessons. So I find it every day I learn new things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe come a little closer to the
Yeah,
microphone.
sure. Well, for me, it's an ongoing excitement. We are always learning new things, and we are amazed by the educational system here, the different available technologies. So we are all the time excited and motivated to learn new things. It's been really a wonderful experience.
It's interesting you say that, because I recall the group last year coming in, and the technology and the opportunity to work with the technology was something that really stood out.
Yeah, it is. It is something new. A lot of things here are new for us, but we are learning. We are trying to catch up with what you have.
And now you got to go to your home country and say, "Hey, we need some upgrades."
Yeah, exactly.
Let's come over here.
For me, it's been an excellent experience, because our public schools in Brazil, instead we have a lot of investments. It's very, very far from yours here. And at high school, at Indiana High School, I could see that it's possible to have, when we have a very planned action, good way of teaching in public high school, in public schools, and the students can catch a lot of good information about technology and the world by itself. And for me, it's been a very, very, very good experience. I'm working with teacher Miss Julie and Julie Steves, and we are developing some kinds of projects with the students. This project I can bring to me with Brazil, and I will teach my students with this production of them. I think it will be really, really great.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And now from the Kenyan perspective, and we'll ask you to get a little closer to the microphone too, as well.
Sure.
And tell me about your teaching experience, home and here in Indiana.
Yeah, I'm Davis from Kenya. Actually, teaching experience that I'm getting here is awesome, exciting, and very educative. Actually, if I do a comparative approach, Kenya and USA, in terms of the education system, there are quite big differences, especially with regard to funding of the schools, the setups, the grading, and the system the way it is. So if we look at it, it means that we have a lot to learn. Like me from Kenya, I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to take back to my people, because it's I thank maybe the Department of State for this. We wouldn't have known maybe what this is, but especially the use of technology of this, as you said, it's something quite exciting, and we wish to maybe to take back to our school. Even though we have limited technology, we will use what we have to implement some of the things we like.
Sure, absolutely. And I'm interested, I can ask this to you as a group. When you go home, will there be the opportunity to speak to larger forums of folks you can translate your experiences here to what might be able to work better there?
Yes, actually, we have a PDM. We have a project that we are developing here, so that when we go home, we are going to put that into practice. We'll have different seminars so that we will be like leaders for the other teachers to take the initiative to teach them that change is possible. Though, as David said, our materials and resources are limited, but we will work with what we have in order to bring some change. We are here to learn. We are here to make some changes in our countries. I think this is the main purpose of the ILEP program. So this is what we are going to do, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about IUP's involvement a little bit more.
I wanted to talk about IUP. I was just waiting for the right moment to do that. I just want to say that we have amazing people who are really all the time to help us, always asking us if we need something. They are always there ready to to support us, to encourage us. They are doing an amazing job, and we are totally thankful to them, and we are enjoying, and we feel that we are blessed and lucky to be here at IUP, and we will be eternally thankful for them.
And I'm interested to know from all of you as well, working at IUP and knowing the number of international students who are there, if you have the opportunity to work with the international community at IUP as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very interesting because we have audit classes to attend to, and then we get to mix and learn from the American students and also from the professors. So every day it's a different perspective. We learn about different perspective and learning style. So it has been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a great opportunity for us not only to learn things about classes, about lessons, but even more about cultures, different cultures. I think that ILEP is giving us an opportunity that it will be very difficult for each one of us in our countries, because if we look at the map, we are Brazil, Malaysia, Kenya, Philippines, Morocco. We are in different parts of the world, and here we have only to thank IUP for accepting this idea from IREX and the state governments and everything, because we have some opportunity that we really are, me especially in Brazil, because we are in South America, and it will be very difficult to live this kind of experience. And here at IUP for us, it's been a very, very, very grateful experience. And when we are in our audit courses or when we are in our classes from, for example, our PDM, our technology class, tonight we have this class, we face and we can share new experiences every day. It's so singular for us.
Yeah, I think the intention of the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs and the Department of State was to bring us here, not that to learn in classes and do all these things, but also to exchange, the cultural exchange. We need to know what is there in other countries. That's why I can meet somebody from Malaysia, somebody from Brazil. I've never been to Brazil, but I've known a few things about Brazil. So it's a wholesome experience that is quite exciting, and we appreciate and we wish that this program continues for some other good number of years, so that other people also can get some of this experience and more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for coming in to visit with us today.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
We're so very appreciative of you for coming here and of Indiana Area School District and IUP for their involvement in this amazing program. Have a wonderful day today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank.